Hey YouTube, it's Cecelialane here. So I am I'm 4 days away from 1 year out from my surgery. I had my surgery September 14th, 2010. Today is September 10th, 2011. I have lost almost 100 pounds. I started out at 254. And today I am 157.6. So pretty exciting. My goal weight was like 165. And then I wanted to go to 160 as a cushion. And now I'm at 157. I wear a size 6 and 8, depending on the cut or something. And I feel great. I can't believe I'm here. It's funny though, I have been going through some stuff lately, oddly enough, some mental stuff. And I haven't been to my therapist in a couple of weeks because I just recently moved and there was so much going on with the move. So I hadn't gotten a chance, so I must make an appointment with her. But anyways, I have been going through some emotional stuff lately. So I just got my period the other day, and of course, that week before I was crabby and I was hungry and had a gander for sweets and things like that. And so going through that normal week period of fretting a little because I'm eating more than usual and whatnot. But now that I've reached goal, I've surpassed goal, and I'm in maintenance, I am terrified of maintenance. I have never, now this is uncharted territory for me. Maintaining is something completely and totally foreign to me. I've never done it. I don't even know how people do it. And so now I am obsessing. So this is where my issues are going to start hitting the fan, I have a feeling. Because I lose weight all the time. I've done that a million times and I'm great at that. But keeping that number consistent after I've completed my weight loss, that's never happened. I've never been able to do that. So I'm really starting to run into some mild issues with that. Some panic, some discomfort, scale obsession again. A lot of concerns about regaining my weight. I'm finding myself going on YouTube and, looking at searching people's blogs for weight regain after surgery, and terrified that I'm going to become one of those people. And just wondering now about control. Maintaining that control so that I can maintain my weight. I don't know, it's kind of freaking me out. And, number-wise, it seems pretty unfounded. Obviously, it appears that my body still isn't finished losing, because this morning, like I said, I was at 157. Yet, emotionally, I'm having some trouble with it. Definitely having some trouble with it. I don't know if anybody else has had any problems with maintenance, or I guess mental issues with maintenance. I would love your advice. And of course, like I said, I'm going to go make an appointment with my therapist and get back into therapy really, really fast. Excuse me, so that I can start dealing with this, addressing this, talking this out, finding out where this discomfort is coming from, where this fear. Because I don't want to go back to who or what I was before. I don't know. Anyway, so oddly enough, don't I sound kind of melancholy? Isn't that crazy? Maintenance, and I've been at maintenance for probably, as far as what my goal was of 160, I've been at maintenance for like 2.5 months now, and still losing even so. And yet, now I'm scared. Now I'm falling apart a little. Now I'm getting, I guess, to the nitty gritty of my issues. Will she keep it off? Dun dun dun. I don't know. So I have to deal with that. I have to get back into therapy and talk about this and deal with this. Other than that, things are going well. I threw up the other night for the first time in a long time. I had some orange beef that I made, like out of steak strips. And it was one of those things where it just piled up. And my body didn't like it. And so I threw it up. Doesn't happen all that often anymore, but because I guess normally I stay away from the foods that I know I don't do too well with. And those foods are steak. I still don't do too well with steak. Hamburger meat goes down fine and everything, I just don't like it, and it's so heavy. And ice cream still makes me sick. Tastes good, but it makes me sick. Those are my three main stay away from foods. Everything else I pretty much eat. And I've had a lot of people asking me, let me see how I am on time, 7:57, okay. I've had a lot of people asking me questions lately about, what I'm eating, and they said they've talked about they've had problems with losing their weight. And I think, I've watched some other people's videos, and it sounds like it's an individual thing. Something that and I may totally be wrong, something that I've noticed consistently, though, is that with individuals who seem to have had problems with their weight loss, the continuity of their weight loss, the consistency of their weight loss, those have been individuals who have either been actively dieting. So I've had some people send me menus with plain tuna for lunch, and grilled chicken breast with bland green beans, and a protein shake for breakfast, and I don't know, cottage cheese, something, I don't know, diety stuff. Which, considering how little we can eat, that can't come up to more than 5, 6, maybe 800 calories a day. Ouch. And I just watched a video recently of somebody who was 3 years out, and she said she had not lost all of her weight in that first year. It didn't happen until her second year. And interestingly enough, she said that her first year, she could not eat very much at all. She had a lot of problems consuming, increasing her food consumption, and was still having a lot of food sensitivities and things like that. And I just thought that was really interesting, because for me, what I think has worked so well is the fact that I had the gastric, and this is what I like better about, say, the gastric sleeve or bypass versus, say, the ring that people get, because you can over time increase your food. So I really feel like, for me, let me check the time again. For me, okay, I need to wrap it up. For me, one of the benefits has been that the total drop off and then gradual increase in my eating has actually kind of repaired my metabolism. That's how it appears to me. And other people's stories seems to be consistent with that, because when I hear other people say that they have not gradually increased their eating, that they've tried to diet, or that they had food sensitivities and were still unable to eat much, that their weight loss has stalled. So there seems to me to be a correlation in what I'm saying. No exact science here, but it just sounds that way. So for me to have gone from eating so much and then to drop off to just the liquids, and slowly, so I went up from like 200 calories a day to 400 calories a day to 500-600 calories a day to 800 calories a day to 1,000, and slowly, gradually, I've gone up and up and up. And then as I got into solids, I know that my calories have gone from, some days they may be 800 or 1,000, other days they may be 1,500, 2,000. And so now, I'm kind of running between 1,000 and 2,000 a day. And I really feel like that gradual increase is what has allowed my metabolism the opportunity to repair itself, to get itself back into gear. And I hope I'm right, because that would mean maintenance could be something that I could really, it could really be achievable for me. If I could stay at this level of eating, or maybe just a little bit higher, since I do still seem to be losing a little, then maybe maintenance is something that I can take a hold of. So my advice to anybody who is having the surgery, just had the surgery, allow your eating to naturally, gradually increase. I really don't think you should try to diet. I mean, the only thing I think we should actively be doing is trying to exercise, which, yes, I know, I've admitted I don't do. I'm very inconsistent with my exercise. But that is the only thing I think we should be actively pursuing, exercise, not dieting, not trying to, wow, it sounds like straight out starvation. Because if I started eating all this uber healthy stuff all the time and never ate any, dressing on my salad and stuff, man, I barely hit 800 calories a day, because I can only consume so much food in a day. So that's my advice to anybody who is dealing with that or has questions about, what they should be doing. Let your body naturally increase its food intake. Don't diet. Just, focus on your proteins, your water, your protein shakes, your vitamins, and let everything else happen naturally. And go to therapy. Get in therapy. I can attest to that 100%. All right, so 1 year out, yay! Let's hope it holds. Let's hope it stays. I'll keep posting every month just to see if, I can do this maintenance. This is a whole nother journey here for me, maintenance. So I'll be in touch. Bye.